Well, that's what you call a well-packed car. Look at that. Made for the job. Good morning and welcome to what we will call day 0 of our next cruise around the Canary Islands on the P&O Ventura. It is the 10th of May. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. Sue is safely tucked up in bed until alarm goes off at 8. I've got the morning at work, and then we are slipping off down to Southampton from about lunchtime. That's the plan. You will have noticed maybe that we haven't been around for probably the best part of 6 months. There's a very good reason for that, and hopefully over the next few days we're going to get time to do a bit of a video blog on where we've been and why we've been there, really. We've got a few more plans for the rest of the year. It's a bit of a late start. We'll be doing it's not really a spring update now, it's more of an early summer update. We'll be doing that in the near future as well. But for now, I've got to slip in and get some work done, and then we will be heading off to the Premier Inn in Eastleigh, Southampton, where we're staying the night and then setting off for a morning in Southampton, which was a bit of a ritual for us, doing a bit of shopping before we board the ship. We've got boarding times between 12 and 3 p.m. I should explain at this point that there are 12 of us going. That's 8 adults and 4 children, 2 daughters and their partners, 1 daughter's mother-in-law, 4 grandchildren, and our best friend from down the road. At least she used to be down the road, and we'll explain that one later too. So for now, I am going to shoot off and go and get some work done.
So after a stay at the Premier Inn at Eastleigh, we are now on our way to Dock 10 to drop our luggage off. After that, we're off to West Quay for a bit of retail therapy. It's a beautiful 23 degrees, bright sunny sky. We could have one of the best sailways we've ever had, weather-wise. We are currently delayed on the ship though due to a deep clean, because it appears that some people wasn't very well on the last cruise. So we get in a good clean before we embark. So we will come back to you once we're on the ship.
So, Ventura's in the background. We've just tried for the very first time dropping our luggage off before we actually park up. And that is so much easier. Why haven't we been doing that before? We've just drove up, and after a little bit of confusion, because they try and make you park your car and you say no, we're not stopping, they put you straight into the first lane. You go straight up to the baggage pod and somebody comes along and takes your luggage, just like it used to be in the old days, and we're away. And what was it, 5 minutes? In 5 minutes. So job done. We're now going to spend a couple of hours down in West Quay, and then we'll be back up later to board the ship. So see you in a bit. Bye. We know an holiday when we're at West Quay, don't we? So first stop is Marks and Spencer's, right down there, because I bought 6 pair of trousers that none of them fit. So first thing to do is take them all back. Luckily I've got other trousers that fit, so we're not going to be just constantly in shorts for the whole cruise. Wonder where the rest of them are. Sure. Oh, speak of the devil. Hey, it's Lilo. Oh, got a bit of a sweat on because it's still 25 degrees outside. It's really hot, and I'm having a very quick sneaky look around the cabin while it's still relatively tidy, because I've just left Sue up on deck 15, pool deck. We've spent a ridiculous amount of time just trying to get to the glass house, which was our muster station C. Honestly, if it's going to carry on like this for 14 days, I'm going to get really wound up. There's some really silly people around. We've watched the same people go up and down the lift 3 times without actually getting off, and you go, no wonder nobody's getting anywhere if you're not actually getting off the lift. Yeah, so we're going to have a look around later at whether the rooms have actually changed since last time we were on the ship, which was going back, oh, God knows, must be 2008 or 2009, and we're going to see whether the ship itself has changed, because I didn't even recognise it when I came in. One thing that we did notice straight away is how small it is compared to the Iona. We've been on some of the bigger ships since when we first went on this one, and what we've noticed is it's like 2 minutes to walk from the front stairs to the back stairs, and it used to be a long walk between those on the Iona, so I think we're going to notice the difference. So it's whether we're going to actually enjoy being on a smaller ship or not. Of course, when we first came on the Ventura, it was the largest ship of the fleet. It was brand new, and now it's probably one of the smaller ones. So anyway, as you can see, a balcony. We have desk and table and thingy pops, and we've got chair, and the downside is the 14-inch TV, which I think actually was considered huge. Well, it's bigger than 14, it's probably 16 or 20. It was considered huge when we came on it last time, and now it's a bit poxy. But of course, if you look, you're not going to get much more on there. There's no room for a 40-incher, so that's all we're going to get. The good thing is, I'm not going to spend all my cruise watching TV. So, we have nice sized bed, looking very nice. I don't know if the decor's changed at all. That we're going to check on. What I do remember is the very large walk-in wardrobe that was nicely secreted away next to the bathroom, and here it is. And the other good thing is, remember, we said we've dropped the luggage off early this morning. Then I've just come to the room because I've come for the cards, because we can't have a drink until we get the room cards. And I've just come, and all the luggage is already here. So that is definitely a bonus, because normally we're stood around till 8 o'clock at night waiting for the luggage to arrive. So that's definitely a good idea. 12:30, drop the luggage off. It should have been 11, but like we said, there's been a bit of a hiccup with the whole cruise thing because of some gastroenteritis on the previous one. Meant that I had to do a quick deep clean of the ship, and it's shifted everything an hour and a half back. Anyway, I've just seen all the rest of the crew are on board. When I say the crew, I mean my crew. There's 12 of us in total. We'll introduce you as we go along, and they're all just in the rooms getting ready to go up onto the pool deck. So I'm off up there now, and we'll talk to you very soon as we sail away from sunny Southampton into hopefully an even sunnier Canary Islands. Can't wait. Now then, we're on deck 14, the pool's on 15. I don't need a lift, I can just go up the stairs. Which is unusual for me because I don't normally do stairs. So, what's it like being back on the Ventura? It's small. You think it's a bit on the tiny side compared to some of the other ships I've been on now?
Well, it is, isn't it, for us?
Yeah.
I bet you notice difference because it's not as big as Royal Caribbean.
I think we've been so long since I went on.
Yay! That's better. Hey Lilo, are you better now? Let's have a look. Oh, that's better. Right, so we are now by the pool and waiting, gasping even for a drink. And we have the soft drink package on our cards, and we can't have a drink because apparently they're not serving it until after the safety drill. If you've been to any other bars downstairs, they're all down there getting smashed out of their mind, even bringing drinks up onto the pool deck. But here, you can't get a drink until after the safety drill. I don't understand that at all. So maybe somebody can explain to me why that is. Because if you just go down one floor, you can go and grab a drink and bring it back up. Don't understand it. What did you mention this, Dan? Oh, got good rhythm going there. Right, so have a nice sleep. Got to get up early in the morning for breakfast. And try to remember not to come onto my side of the bed because it might be dangerous for you.
Do you think?
Yes, so just so you know, that's my side of the bed and that's your side.